One of the best known stories or parables that Jesus told is about the Good Samaritan. One day, a man tried to trick Jesus into giving him the wrong answer to a question. The man asked, What must do to have everlasting life? What do you think you must do? And Jesus asked, What is written in the commandments? The man answered, You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind. And you must love your neighbor as yourself. And that is right, answered. That is what. That is the right answer, said Jesus. Do this, and you will have everlasting life. But the man knew very well that he had not loved the Lord his God with all his heart, neither had he loved his neighbor as himself. He wanted to find an excuse for himself, so he asked, But who is my neighbor? And Jesus told this story. A man was on his way from Jerusalem to Jericho when he fell into the hands of thieves. They beat him and tore off his clothes and left him half dead by the roadside. By chance, a priest came down the road, and when he saw the wounded man, he passed on the other side. Later, a second man came along. He too he looked at the hopeless man and passed by on the other side of the road. Then the Samaritan came along the same road. Then he got to the place where a poor man was lying. He stopped. When he saw how hurt the man was, the Samaritan poured oil and wine on his wounds and bandaged them. Then he put the man on his donkey and took him to an inn and looked after him. The next morning, when he left the Samaritan gave the innkeeper 2 silver coins. Take care of the poor fellow, he said. If there's any more to pay, I will take care of him. If there's anything more you pay, I will pay you when I return. Now, asked Jesus, which of these 3 men do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell among thieves? The man who took pity on him, the man answered. He had asked Jesus the question. Then go and do the same, Jesus said.
You like that story?
Mm-hmm.
You did a good job reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Yay!
Yay.